Here's another Prophecy News Watch update for September 2016. During Barack Obama's final address to the United Nations, he boldly declared that Israel cannot permanently occupy and settle Palestinian land. This statement is extremely alarming to many supporters of Israel because there are indications that Obama may decide to support a UN Security Council resolution that establishes a Palestinian state during his final months in the White House. As the United Nations begins its 71st General Assembly, Israel prepares for another round of attacks. Surprised? Actually, there is no other nation on earth as vilified in the United Nations like Israel. Between 2012 and 2015, it adopted 97 resolutions aimed at criticism of specific countries. 86% of them were directed towards Israel. In 1453, much of Eastern Europe's Christian population spent centuries under Islamic occupation under the Ottoman Empire, so it's no wonder why Eastern Europeans are pushing back against the UN by being reluctant to open the doors to massive Muslim migration. Many of them feel the refugee crisis is being used by those in power to impose a cultural agenda. North Dakota has become the first U.S. state to legalize the use of armed drones by police. While limited to non-lethal weaponry such as tasers, rubber bullets, and tear gas, many fear that it is only a matter of time before they are modified for much more lethal and public purposes. The transgender agenda has evolved into a real threat to Christian believers in the U.S., and those refusing to pander to their value systems face some very real legal risks. Such risks would potentially include jail terms for pastors and a shutdown of churches and ministries that are seen as being discriminatory. Want to know more? Get the full story behind these headlines by signing up for a free Prophecy News Watch subscription right now at prophecynewswatch.com.